Hi, welcome to Reading the Bible with Nikki. This show is not family friendly, so if you find you get easily butt sore and highly offended, 98% sure that is your fault, so fuck off. I am your narrator through this here journey of the Old Testament. I am Nikki fucking K. Make sure you took your pills. Take them. I got my imaginary watch. Oh, wait a second. Okay. Pack a bowl. Grab your smokes. Get comfy. Make sure you have the beverage of your choice. Mine is a late night cup of coffee. So, let's smoke it, drink it, and read it, right? It's gonna be a super fucking great time. Okay, we're on chapter 5, okay? Let's get comfy. Okay. Okay. So I think I might have mislabeled yesterday. We read through chapter 4. So we're on chapter 5. Okay. And chapter 5. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I forgot it was Thanksgiving, so I don't know how I forgot, but I did. So, happy Thanksgiving. Take your pills. Okay. So, Isaiah chapter 5, it says, "Let me sing now for my beloved, a song for my beloved concerning his vineyard. My well-beloved had a vineyard on a fertile hill, and he dug it all around and removed its stones and planted it. He planted it with the choicest vine." Like, how would he know that? "And he built a tower in the middle of it, and heaved out a wine vat in it, and he expected it to produce good grapes, but it produced only worthless ones." You worthless grapes! Okay, and it says, "Now, are you calling me?" You did hear that, right? Somebody screamed, "Mom." Okay. And it says, "Now."
Is the washer done?
Hold on, let's check it. I thought I heard you calling me. Hold on.
I was.
Okay. So, now that that's over with, hold on. He built a tower. Okay. He dug all around, removed the stones, and planted with it the choicest vine, and built a tower in the middle of it. And he hewed out a wine vat in it, and he expected it to produce grapes, but it produced only worthless ones. And now, O inhabitants of Jerusalem and men of Judah, judge between me and my vineyard. What more was there to do for my vineyard that I have not done in it? Why, when I expected it to produce good grapes, did it produce worthless ones? Because you gave it everything it needed, big guy. You get everything it wanted. Big guy. That is the problem. You can't give homeless people everything. You gotta make them work for it. You gotta make them work for it. People don't know how to be grateful when they're given everything. It's like children. Okay. So now, let me tell you what I am going to do to my vineyard. I will remove all of its hedge, and it will be consumed. I will break down its wall, and it will become trampled ground. And I will lay to waste. That's the Lamb of God. It will not be pruned or hoed. Should I make no money? But briars and thorns will come up. I will also charge the clouds to rain no rain on it. Okay. That's an odd thing, huh? For the vineyard of the God of gods is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah his delightful plant. So happy. Thus he looked for justice, but behold, bloodshed, for righteousness, but behold, a cry of distress. Woe to those who add house to house and join field to field until there is no more room, so that you have to live alone in the midst of the land. In my ears, the Lord of hosts has sworn, surely many houses shall become desolate. Are there 13 families in there? Even great and the fine ones without occupants. For 10 acres of vineyard, it will yield only 1 bath of wine, and a homer of sealed will yield out an ephah of grain. Woe to those who rise early, that they may pursue strong drink. Oh man, you wake up just to get drunk. Yeah, fuck that guy. Whoa. Who stay up late in the evening, that wine may inflame them, and their banquets are accompanied by lyre and harp, by tambourine and flute, and by wine. So no swing music while you're getting smashed, asshole. But they do not pay attention to the deeds of the Lord, nor do they consider the work of his hands. Yeah, because they're ungrateful. You give them everything they want, and they're ungrateful. They're pricks. But I can't say nothing because I'm like that too, I guess. Kinda. Yeah, let me go find out what that sound is. That's fucking me up. I guess the universe is like, nah, it's cool. Okay. Okay, no more room. He has. Okay, FO brain. Therefore, my people go into exile for their lack of knowledge. Oh, they definitely know, they just don't listen. And their honorable men are famished. Get it? Yeah, fuck that guy. And their multitude is parched with thirst. Yeah, if you want them complaining. That is the first thing they cry about day one. Therefore, Sheol has enlarged its throat and opened its mouth without measure. Jerusalem's splendor, her multitude, her din of revelry, her din, D-I-N, of revelry, and the jubilant within her descend into it. So the common man will be humbled, and the man of importance abased. The eyes of the proud will be abased, but the God of gods will be exalted in judgment. EXALTED. And the holy God will show himself holy in righteousness. Then the lambs will graze. The lambs will graze in their pasture. Strangers will eat in the waste places of the wealthy. Are they going to eat shit? Woe to those who drag iniquity with the cords of falsehood and sins, as if with cart ropes, who say, let him make speed, let him hasten his work, that we may see it. And let the purpose of the Holy One of Israel draw near, and come to pass that we may know it. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. And there's 13 families, big guy, who substitute darkness for light and light for darkness. There's 13. Yo, there's 13 of them. Who substitute bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and clever in their own sight. Woe to those who are heroes in drinking wine, and valiant men in mixing strong drink. Oh, so baristas, make sure you're not good. Who justify the wicked for a bribe. You should look into Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, the Biden crime syndicate. Yeah, right there. And take away the rights of ones who are in the right. This is happening right now. This is happening. Yo, This is happening. Like as we speak, happening. Save America. Save America. Save America. Therefore, as a tongue of fire consumes stubble, and dry grass collapses into the flame, so their root will become like rot, and their bosom will blow away as the dust, for they have rejected the law of the God of gods, and despised the word of the Holy One of Israel. On this account, the anger of the Lord has burned against his people, and he has stretched out his hand against them and struck them down, and the mountains quaked, and their corpses lay like refuse in the middle of the streets, for all his for all his anger is not spent, but his hand is still stretched out. Because he's about to get it. Because fuck y'all. That's why. He's like, I'm gonna get it. It's out of control. He will also lift up a standard to the distant nation, and will whistle for it from the ends of the earth. And behold, it will come with speed swiftly. No one in it is weary or stumbles. None slumbers or sleeps, nor is the belt at its waist undone, nor its sandal strap broken. Its arrows are sharp, and its bows are bent. The hoof of its horse seems like flint, and its chariot's winds like wheels. Its chariot wheels like a whirlwind. Its roaring is like a lioness, and it roars like young lions. It growls as it seizes the prey, and it carries it off with no one to deliver it. And it shall growl over it in that day like the roaring of the sea. If one looks to the land, behold, there is darkness and distress. Even the lights are darkened by its clouds. And it's like, ooh, does that mean America's coming to the rescue? It's like, fuck yeah. America, fuck yeah. I don't know. But it does really seem like it's talking about America. It's exciting. I will be right back. Oh, take your pills and like and subscribe. I will be right back. I think. What happened? Like and subscribe. I'll be right back. Okay. Chapter 6. Okay. Chapter 6. It says, in the year of King Uzziah's death, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, lofty and exalted, exalted, with the train of his robe filling the temple. You know, don't you think that's a bit extra, big guy? Like, why do you need all that? I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's extra. It's extra. And seraphim stood above him, each having 6 wings. 2 he covered his face, and 2 he covered his feet, and with 2 he flew. One called out to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the God of gods. The whole earth is full of his glory. And the foundations of the threshold trembled at the voice of him who called out, while the temple was filling with smoke. Then I said, Woe to me, for I am ruined, for I am a man of unclean lips, like I cuss a lot, and I live among people of unclean lips, and they suck a lot of dick. For my eyes have seen the God of gods. What the fuck? Right? You did this. Then one of the seraphim flew to me with burning coals in his hand, which he had taken from the altar with tongs. Well, if you're just going to hold it in your hand, why would you even pick it up with a tongue? See, I don't get it. And he touched my mouth with it and said, Behold, this has touched your lips, and your iniquity is taken away, and your sin is forgiven. Then I heard the voice of God saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? Then I said, Here I am, send me. See, I've been lied about. See, wasn't this a Jesus thing? Everybody said, Jesus said, I send me. No, he didn't, obviously, because it said Isaiah said it. So, whoa, no, why? Why do you gotta lie about something that fucking dumb? Why? Has anybody ever read this fucking book? I want to know. Has anybody read it? Because obviously Jesus isn't the one that said that. Why do they attribute it to Jesus? Oh, man. Just one part in this book, I would like to read it and be like, oh, they didn't lie to me. Aw, sweet. I haven't been lied to my whole fucking life. No. I need to quit. Shut up, Nikki. And he said, Go and tell this people. Keep on listening, but do not perceive. Keep on looking, but do not understand. Render the hearts of this people insensitive, their ears dull, their eyes dim, lest they see with their eyes, hear with their ears, understand with their hearts, and return and be healed. Listen, big guy. I just want to say, like, you have some control of that, like, you can make it happen. I've seen you make it happen. Oh, the Pharaoh, that whole story, like, you did that. You did that. So, like, you could do that here, let them return and be healed. Then I said, God, how long? And he answered, and he said, until the cities are devastated and without an inhabitant, houses without people, and the land utterly desolate. The Lord has removed men far away, and the forsaken places are many in the midst of a land. Yet there will be a tenth portion in it, and it will again be subject to burning, like a rebirth for an oak, whose stump remains when it is felled. The holy seed is its stump. Okay. So is this where he's going to be like, build a temple in 3 days? Or does that come later in the story? Because he says, I'm going to tear it down and rebuild it in 3 days. And even before the Jesus thing, he says it. I just don't know where he says it. But if you give me 1 second, I'll be back with chapter 7. Okay, chapter 7, it says, Now it came about in the day of Ahaz, that is, Ahaz is Uzziah's grandson, Jotham, never mind, Hezekiah's son Jotham was king. Now his son is king. Fuck. Okay. Now Rezin, the king of Aram, and Pekah, king of Israel, went to Jerusalem to wage war, but could not conquer it. When it was reported to the house of David, saying, The Arameans have camped in Ephraim, in his heart, and the hearts of his people shook as the trees in the forest when the wind blows. Then the Lord said to Isaiah, Go now and meet Ahaz, you and your son Shear-Jashub, at the end of the conduit in the upper pool on the highway, and say to him, Take care and be calm. Have no fear. Do not be faint-hearted because of these 2 stubs of smoldering firebrands, on account of the fierce anger because of Rezin and Pekah. Because Aram with Ephraim and the Koi planned evil against you. Let us go up against Judah and terrorize it, and make for ourselves a breach in its walls, and set up the son Tabeel as king in the midst of it. Thus says the Lord God, It shall not stand, nor shall it come to pass. For the head of Aram is Damascus, and the head of Damascus is Rezin. Now, within another 65 years, Ephraim will be shattered, so that is no longer a people. And the head of Ephraim is Samaria, and the head of Samaria is Pekah. If you will not believe, you surely shall not last. And the Lord spoke again to Ahaz, Ask a sign for yourself from the Lord your God. make it as deep as Sheol or as high as heaven. But Ahab was like, nah, dog, I'm cool, right? And then he said, listen now, O house of David. Is it too slight a thing for you to try the patience of men, that you will try the patience of God? The fuck is wrong with y'all, man? Fucking idiots. You guys are dumb. I don't get it. Ooh. Yo, these people. Therefore, the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, a virgin will be with a child and bear a son, and she will call his name Emmanuel. He will eat curds and honey at the time he knows enough to refuse evil and choose good. Oh, this is a Jesus thing. Oh, look at that. Look, it's the Jesus thing. Okay, what is this? Isaiah chapter 7. It starts at verse 14. It's the Jesus thing. For before the boy will know enough to refuse evil and choose good, the land whose 2 kings you dread will be forsaken. The Lord will bring on you, on your people, and on your father's house, such days as never come since the days that Ephraim separated from Judah, the king of Assyria. Hold on. Wait. The Lord will bring on. Hold on. The Lord will bring on you, on your people, and on your father's house. Such days have never come since the day that Ephraim separated from Judah, the king of Assyria. I don't understand quite what that means. Hold on. And then it says, it will come about in that day that the Lord will whistle for... What's up? Are you coming to say hi? Let me mark where I am. Okay. Verse 18.
Pillow. This is my pillow. It says, let's grow together. Squish it, squish it.
Oh, squishy pillow. I think, so, is that your Thanksgiving present?
No, I bought this myself.
Did you buy me something?
No, yes. I bought you something for Christmas.
Is it necklaces?
No.
Bracelets?
I'm not telling you.
Is it headscarves?
No.
Hold on. What can I ask you that's appropriate?
It is something appropriate.
It is something.
It's something that you really like.
Naruto.
Yeah.
I love Naruto. He's my favorite. Oh, I love that guy. Man, he's like, believe it.
It has Sasuke on it too.
Oh, really?
Or Itachi.
Oh. Either one of them is cool.
It's both of them.
I mean, Sasuke's kind of emo. It's tolerable. but Naruto is my favorite. I love that guy. I relate to him in my soul. Do you know what we got you? Something big.
What's a bed?
It's not a bed.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, what is it? Is it a phone?
No. But it's something big.
Is it a comforter set?
Is it? No.
Would you tell me if I got it right?
Yeah.
Is it a giant stuffed bear?
It might be. It might not be a bear though, but I think
It's a giant stuffed animal.
it might be. I think like a chair type thing.
Is it a beanbag?
Well, no, it's not. It's a thing that goes like you sit on your chair and then.
It's a chair hugger?
Yeah, something like that.
You're not supposed to tell me.
I said it's something like that. I didn't say exactly what it was. I just said something. So, I mean, technically, I can get away with, what is it? Something denial. Yeah. So,
Oh.
not my head.
That was so really aggressive.
Yeah, kinda, and just not my not my head.
My bad.
Alright, no more hitting me in my head. Hey, I'm making my video. I just got done reading the Jesus thing. Okay, that hurt. Okay.
I'm sorry, that was aggressive.
Yeah, it was a little bit aggressive, but that's okay.
I'm an aggressive person. What do you expect from me?
Well, I mean, you are your mother's child. Bringing you on your people, okay. And it will come about in that day that the Lord
You left me
will.
open. Shut up.
Yeah, your face.
That's why I don't like you.
That the Lord will whistle for the fly that is on the remotest part of the rivers of Egypt.
Sorry.
And for the bee that is on the land of Assyria. And they will come and settle on the steep ravines, on the ledges of the cliffs. And no, on the ledges of the cliffs.
I found a mouse.
Tell your dad, on all the thorn bushes, on all the watering places. And that day the Lord will shave with a razor, hired from the regions beyond the Euphrates. That is with the king of Assyria. The head and the hair of the legs, and it will also remove the beard. Huh. So, is that like a thing for shame or whatever? Is that why they made Modest Yahoo do that stuff way back? For his rap thing, because it's shame, because really they should get over themselves. Now it will come about in that day that a man may keep alive a heifer and a pair of sheep. And it will happen that because of the abundance of the milk produce, he will eat curds. For everyone that is left within the land will eat curds and honey. I have to say, honey is not really good with cottage cheese. Actually, really nothing is really good with cottage cheese. It's good by itself. I don't know if that's what curds are. Because the cottage cheese, it comes large curd or small curd. So I think cottage cheese might count as a curd, and it is not very good with honey. And it will come about in that day that every place where there used to be 1,000 vines valued at 1,000 shekels of silver will become briars and thorns. People will come there with bows and arrows because all the land will be briars and thorns. And as for all the hills which used to be cultivated with the hoe, make that money. No, shut up. You will not go there for fear of the briars and thorns, that they will become a place for pasturing oxen and for the sheep to trample. As for the hills, okay. Wow. Okay. I don't know why God bothers telling. If you give me 5 seconds, I'll call you back in here. Go in the kitchen for a second. So, I don't know why God wastes his time telling these people how he's going to punish them when he tells them to apologize. They do, and then it only takes one day, and they're back to the same shit, and then God forgives them again. I don't know, the codependency is gross. Are you gonna come say bye? Oh, come say bye. You did all that bitching.
Yep.
You made me speed up my ending so you could be a dick.
Well, you didn't have to. You did that yourself.
I did that because you were bitching and moaning over there. So.
Yeah, because I'm being left on open.
Well, come over here. Say bye.
No.
Oh man, you act like such a girl. You are a girl.
Good to know.
I am the woman, thank you.
I said good to know.
Oh.
Never said anything else.
Hey, come say bye though, real quick.
No.
Okay.
Hubba hubba.
Say bye.
Hubba hubba.
Bye.
Hubba hubba.
Hubba
Hubba.
hubba. Hubba hubba. All right.
Hubba hubba.
Thank you. So, thank you. I love you and have the greatest
Hubba 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 hubba.
day
Hubba
ever.
hubba 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 hubba.
Smile.
No.
Smile.
No.
Smile.
No.